Well, go on, everybody. Lennox here from Simple 123 Trader. This is another snippet from last night's July 16th playbook to all the Simple 123 Trader members. And this shows, again, quick analysis of the US dollar futures index and how it relates to the major pairs and what our members can trade to make some nice profits. Okay, so let me play this snippet from last night's playbook video that went out to all the members. Here we go. What's going on? So now, yeah, this is, we've been touching, we touched the top, came close to the top, again, we're close to the top. So the expectation would be for this to form a 1, 2, 3 top and continue down tonight. Okay, so looking at a week US dollar. Okay. Okay, so that was again a very quick analysis of the US dollar futures index and what the expectation was for the move. So based on that move and expectation of move, we as 123 traders would look to be playing the major pairs to the upside or to the downside, depending on the move of the US dollar. So let's take a look at how this played out overnight. Okay, so here's the actual chart now. This is how the US dollar played out. So we saw that from last night's video that we were sitting right at this point on the chart. We were right on this bar. So nothing was there after that, and I just drew a 1, 2, 3 top, said price would continue down tonight. And that's exactly what it did. And again, if we don't have an expectation of what the chart's going to do, we can't play the game. So this is the beauty of our 1, 2, 3 system. We have an idea of what the charts are going to do before they do it. And this is what helps us generate nice profits in the Forex market. So let's take a quick look at some of the pairs that you could have played for some pips. So first one, Aussie US dollar, for example. So since the US dollar is falling, and if the Aussie is strong, then we would play the Aussie to the upside. So we would take advantage of any move of Aussie to the upside. And you can see we formed a 1, 2, 3 bottom and then went to the upside. That's perfect. So that's some nice pips there for the Aussie US dollar. Okay, let's take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is doing similar. So again, it formed a 1, 2, 3 bottom and off it went. Okay, so that would have worked for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the next one. Euro US dollar. Now, once we know what the US dollar is going to do, it's very straightforward to play the Euro US dollar against it because it's just going to do the opposite of what the US dollar is doing. So it formed a 1, 2, 3 bottom and off it went. And that's a beautiful play on the Euro US dollar. Okay, a couple more examples. The GBP US dollar. So there's the GBP. The GBP was very weak. So since the GBP is weak, we won't expect a huge move right off the bat, but it might turn around, of course. And it eventually did do that. And it formed a 1, 2, 3 bottom here. We can't see it on the 1 hour time frame, but if we drop down to 15-minute time frame, we'll see it much clearer. There it is. So that's the move. It took a while. It didn't do it right away like the other ones did, but that was the move that took it out. Okay, another example, New Zealand US dollar. And this is on the 15. Let's go back up to the 1 hour. And it also formed the 1, 2, 3 bottom and took off to the upside. Okay, so that's what we're expecting, and that's what we play. Let's look at the one that's going the opposite way, the US dollar as the base currency. Here is USD versus the CAD, and it also did exactly the same type of move. Okay, and let's take a look at USD Japanese yen. Oh, USD Swiss. Here we go. Okay, so USD Swiss. So the US dollar weakness just followed suit with the USD Swiss, and it tanked. And that's a great move for anyone who played the USD Swiss. Okay, and lastly, USD Japanese yen also did a similar move to the downside. Okay, so and formed a 1-2-3 top as well. Okay, and even USD Mexican, we can look at USD Mexican, anything against the US dollar. So US dollar weakness, and here we have the Mexican, the US dollar strong against the Mexican, even though there's US dollar weakness. That's because the Mexican is very, very weak. So that's what happened here. All right, so that's a look at what all the members in the Simple 1-2-3 Trader group were able to glean from a simple analysis of the US dollar futures index last night. Thank you. We're done now.